Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We are moving things along, and this is our third conversation. It's all about Kaj Expression, speaking on crafting a creative future. But if you're wondering who we have on the couch here with us, it is not Khadija Salas. This is perhaps Khadija 2.0. We are joined by Mia Pollard. She's the daughter of Khadija, also a jewelry maker and a partner in a jewelry making business as well. Mia, welcome. It's such a pleasure having you here.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to be here on this show. It's a big thing for me, and I'm really excited to represent my mom's business.
Well, I'll tell you guys, I think it was intentional having Mia here this morning, really speaking about what perhaps the transition will look like in the future, because Khadija is here. I imagine she's watching like a proud mom in the green room, hoping that her daughter does well. And we can already see that you are very involved in the business. I understand that Khadija was recently outside of the country, continuing her training, learning more about jewelry making. She was in Italy, yes? And you were able to man the fort, the many forts across the country. Talk about your involvement in the business and what really inspired you to get involved.
My mom always like encourages me to participate, and she wants me to run the business in the future, and that's something I also want to do. In the business, I usually work at the different stores. If there's not a worker there, I take part in working in the front. I've also been learning how to make jewelry. I think last year in August I took a soldering class in LA, and it was a really nice experience. I'm learning all the stuff that my mom's doing, and I'm really grateful for that.
That is interesting that you're going from one generation of jewelry making to another, and the fact that it's something that you naturally aspire to as well. Because oftentimes kids don't necessarily want to do what their parents have been doing, right? They have their own ambitions and things that they want to accomplish.
And so young too.
Yes. Talk to us about perhaps balancing your responsibilities with school and, of course, being able to walk in your mom's footsteps.
Balancing is a big thing for me because I'm president of the SCA Student Council, so I'm always doing stuff with Student Council. I have my schoolwork, I go to the gym, and I also want to be in my mom's business, so balance is a big thing for me. The way I do that is I'm also on social media a lot, and I know they say as a teenager like you have to focus on school, but I make sure that I could manage my social life with my friends as well as like those important things like gym and stuff in my life. And just balance is a big thing for me. I try to go to sleep early, I eat healthy, like all those stuff. And
at what point did you realize that you really loved making jewelry, same as your mom did? I mean, your mother has been able to share her journey with us on social media as well, highlighting the very first shop that she opened to now having places all over the country, including here in Belize City. But when did you fall in love with it?
As a little girl, we would go to pop-up shops that my mom does, and me and my sister would help her work and help her like talk to the customers. When I was younger, I never really made the jewelry. I just helped her out, like unloading the car and all those basic stuff. But now, as I'm getting older, things are starting to get more serious, and I'm realizing that this is the time that I have to actually like start like looking at everything she does, because time is going, and I really need to get into the business more.
You forgive me, right? And perhaps this is coming strictly from a male's point of view here. I did not know how much of a movement Kaj Expressions has been.
Oh yeah.
Until fairly recently, I went somewhere and I went for the purpose of an interview, and the person said, I can't do the interview without my Kaj earrings.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
I was like, wow.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I honestly did not know how big of a thing. I mean, I'm familiar with the brand and the fact that your mom has put in so much work into it, but in terms of its reception among other people, I did not know it was such a big deal.
Yes, we're so grateful for all of our supporters. Like, they're a big thing for us. Like, we go to, we've been to a pop-up shop in San Pedro, and we go, and there's just so many like customers who always come. Like, whenever whenever we're in San Pedro, they make sure that they're there. So,
You know, I think though, just to add to the point Isani was mentioning, for me, what's so unique about the brand Kaj is the fact that the person you were about to interview didn't say, wait, I can't do this without putting in my earrings. It's, I can't wait
Kaj earrings.
without
Super
putting in my
specific.
Kaj earrings.
Yeah.
We don't call Kaj's products jewelry. It's Kaj. You know, it's Kaj Expressions.
Yeah.
What do you think is it about your mother's business and her branding that has allowed people to really associate the branding as something, as a whole entity? Without separating just jewelry, they have to include that it's a Kaj Expression jewelry.
I honestly think that my mom promotes her jewelry really well because she shares every single detail on how she gets like to where she's at. You know, she started with like small, and now she just keeps building. So I think that's something that she shares a lot that people get to see. And I think like she doesn't only share her jewelry, she also shares like a bit of her personal life. So those are all things that like build a community, and then people see it as Kaj jewelry, not just jewelry.
Well, you guys have grown so much since then, including yourself. You've gotten older, and your mom has been able to really expand her business. Talk about that growth that you've been able to witness. She has studios all over the country. How many total?
She has 4 different studios all over Belize. One in the first store was in Placentia. That's where we grew up, and that's where she started. Then our second store was in Cayo, and then Keycocker, and lastly Belize City. So it's been a lot watching her grow all her studios, and I'm really grateful that I got to see that. And yeah, it's just really great.
All right. And, you know, going back to the point that Isani mentioned, I think there are signature pieces from Kaj as well that people have come to associate and recognize Kaj Expressions. I remember when there were the fish earrings, when there were the name necklaces and whatnot. But let's talk about some of those signature pieces that have been standout.
Most of our signature pieces would be, I'd say, the lionfish. That's a big thing. We also do name chains, and recently she's been getting into soldering, so that's where you take the fire, and it's just, she has a lot of signature pieces, and they're very unique as well.
All right. Well, let's talk about that recent course that was just taken in Italy. It's, of course, an opportunity for us to see new ways for Kaj Expression to create products. Talk about what that was and what has been the outcome of it.
So she went to Italy for about a month and a couple weeks. Me and my sister were here while she went to go take a Graver Max jewelry making class, which is where you learn how to set stones. So that's like a course you take if you want to get into making engagement rings. So that's something new that we'd be coming out with.
Wow. How long was that course? You said a month?
Yeah,
so
a month
total...
and about 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit intense
It
though.
was intense.
I understand that it was a total of 200 hours that had to be invested into this course, and that's just one of the products that you'll be seeing there. Really, I saw this video, and I don't think that our producers were able to pick it up, but I saw this beautiful vulnerable video that Khadija posted online, and I think this goes right back to what you were saying, Mia, the way that your mom has been able to take us on the journey with her. She started crying and she was able to capture that, but it was tears of joy after investing so much hours and really just going through all the trials and failures. When she reached that moment of actually seeing something come out the way that she wanted to, there were tears of joy. And I think that's such a beautiful experience to highlight, because oftentimes we look at these entrepreneurs and we see the products that they have on display. but we don't recognize the time and effort that's invested, the trial and the errors that are invested for them to finally reach a point where there's a product that's good enough for them to share with the world, that's good enough for them to put a price on it for the world to be able to purchase. And I think that's why people love Kaj Expressions so much as well, because we're able to see the value in the story and the value in the journey as well. So we're moving things along. Khadijah's back in the country after investing 200 hours at a Graver Mac stone setting course opportunity. She is now also offering classes as well. Let's talk about that.
On October 4th, we're planning to launch a jewelry making class where we are going to be teaching soldering and learning how to make handmade pieces. We're super excited for that. We're going to launch the location soon. It's going to be at our Create space. We're going to have different stations, and it's going to be for any age, so we're super excited for that and we can't wait.
All right. Well, we do want to also have you guys know, since you've been tuning in and paying close attention, we do have some giveaways. And if you're a lover of Kaj, or if you're not even aware, you definitely want to get in on this, because there's a lot of great items that will be given away, and they're all based on the conversation that we just had moments ago. So I'm going to call out some of the questions, and I hope you are paying close attention. The first question is, what course did Kaj recently complete in Italy? And this is for a $75 gift certificate redeemable at any Kaj Expression studio. The question is, what course did Kaj recently complete in Italy? Please answer in the comment section, and the first person to do so will walk away with that gift certificate. We also have a second question. Do you want to go ahead and read that?
Sure. What's the location of the first Kaj Expressions studio?
And you also said that.
Yes. What's the location of the first Kaj Expressions studio?
The location of the first Kaj Expression studio. So you are in 4th form in high school. Do you have any plans for yourself? Do you want to immediately transition into jewelry making after?
I'm thinking about it. I want to go to university in Spain, so that's something I'm thinking about. But I'm not sure if I want to take a year to like learn about the business and do stuff and then go into that, or if I want to do that after university.
All right. Well, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Ambitious.
You also have some more questions there as well, yes? Mm-hmm. So let's move things along. We have a total of 5 giveaways for you guys. And also, what was the prize for the second one?
The prize
just so people
for the
could answer.
second one was a signature style apron and gold fill permanent bracelet.
Wow.
Right.
Guys, I got a permanent bracelet. It was fantastic. It was beautiful.
All right, so the third question is, what's the opening date of Kaj's jewelry classes?
Okay, the opening date, and you also said that as well. I see some people commenting already on the Facebook, so please, producer, let me know who the winners are so that I can let persons know. I see someone already commented the date as well.
Okay, and
so we'll mention the winners after. I just got word.
All right, the prize for that one is a Rome tote bag and the Jade Amour heart necklace.
All right.
Okay, the fourth one is, what's the collection that Kaj Expressions #1 signature?
Yeah, the #1 signature Kaj Expression item. We also spoke about that. We did mention a couple actually, so let's hope you can make a good guess. And finally, there's a 5th giveaway there. Yes.
The 5th question is, how long has Kaj been preparing to start doing the jewelry classes?
I don't think that you said that.
No, I didn't mention
but
that one.
Let's make a good guess. Let's get a good guess in. And there's also one final announcement there, I believe.
Yes, so this is one of the giveaway winners, Andrea Humphreys. The giveaway winner is Andrea Humphreys, and she won a $150 gift certificate.
All right, so this, I imagine, was associated with the post made earlier when they said that you would be on the morning show. So Andrea, congratulations, you got yourself $150 courtesy Kaj Expression. We see some people here commenting. As I mentioned, I will be notifying you guys after the show who the winners are, so stay locked in with us. Mia, this has been such a wonderful conversation. We can really see how involved you have been, especially for the fact that your mom has been away for a month and you've been really holding the fort down.
Yeah.
Just kudos to you, girl.
Thank
I'm
you.
so excited for you.
I really appreciate it, and it's been a really nice experience being here today.
All right.
Excellent.
We're going to take another quick break, but don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we are going to be switching conversations into Restore Belize, healing communities with education and intervention.